What is going on with Sean Diddy Combs right now? So, the music mogul has been hit with some serious charges, and it looks like his situation just keeps getting more intense by the day. A federal judge has recently denied him bail, and trust me, this is not something that's happening without a lot of drama. The judge, Arun Subramanian, made his ruling after a third bail hearing on November 22nd. According to the court, there was just too much evidence to suggest that releasing Diddy would put the community at risk. Now, let's break this down. This decision is huge. Combs has been behind bars since his September indictment, facing federal sex crime charges. And here's the kicker. He's already been denied bail twice before because of fears that he might interfere with witnesses. Prosecutors are claiming that Diddy tried to intimidate people even from behind bars. They say he's been trying to blackmail witnesses into silence, or at the very least, to get them to provide testimony that would work in his favor. On the flip side, Diddy's defense team has argued that the case is weak and that a $50 million bail offer should be enough, with strict conditions to limit his contact with others. They even propose constant monitoring. The charges against Combs are absolutely shocking. He's been accused of being involved in freak-offs, which according to the authorities were highly organized sex performances involving male sex workers and women who were allegedly coerced or forced into participating. These are some really disturbing allegations, folks. Diddy's facing charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting people for prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty to all of this, but the evidence continues to pile up. What's even more interesting is that his legal team has argued that the detention facility he's been held at, the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, is unfit for pretrial detention. They even suggested that if Diddy were granted bail, he'd be living in a lavish 3-bedroom apartment on Manhattan's Upper East Side. That's a pretty stark contrast to the conditions he's facing in jail. They're saying he'd be monitored around the clock, with cameras installed, no access to a cell phone, and logs of every call and message. As for the trial, it's not happening until May 2025, so we've got a long way to go before we get any answers. But this whole situation is clearly far from over, and it's definitely one to keep an eye on. Now, I want to know what you all think about this.